Hey, it's time to dish with D. That's me. Thank you for clicking on this video and making yourself a priority. I am Denise. It is Monday and it is time for week, I think I said 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 7. If you've made it 7 weeks and you've done all these challenges, you're a rock star. And if you're just joining us on this challenge, you're a rock star too. We're all rock stars. If you've made it halfway through, you're a rock star. If you're trying, you're a rock star. So week 7 is plan your day the night before. And that could be twofold. It could be, like, I know a lot of us want to meal plan, but it's just not in our wheelhouse. But how about we plan the night before? I kind of do that for breakfast. I will be like, what do I feel like tomorrow? Oatmeal. Like, you have to prep overnight oats the night before. There's just no two ways about it. You have to. So try planning the night before. You could try planning most of your day. You could try planning at least your breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You know, like, or at least the protein you want to have. Like, that's what I kind of do. Now it's going to be a turkey night, or it's going to be a chicken night, or it's going to be a ground meat night, or it's going to be a fish night, or it's going to be a beef night. And then I'll decide tomorrow what type I'm going to do with that. Like, oh, we have chicken. Do we want, like, breaded chicken cutlets in the air fryer? Do we want chicken salad? Do we want roasted chicken, grilled chicken, chicken parm, like whatever? Like, you have your protein. You have all night to decide when you're going to have it. So it's one of those things, just try this the night before. You're not planning the whole week. You're just planning the night before for the next day. Something simple, something basic. Like, I knew last night that I'm restarting, having 4 days away. Yeah, I need to really refocus and get right back to eating the normal way. Like, when you're away and, you don't eat the way you do at home because you're not at home. You can bring all the bells and whistles with you, but you're really still not at home. So, all right, back home, I made myself, last night I decided what I was going to have for breakfast. Well, I kind of knew there was zucchini going south, that there was going to be a zucchini involved in this morning's breakfast. But this is usually overnight oats day, but I needed to get that zucchini used up, so I decided to have a veggie hash with 2 over easy eggs on top. I know, Denise is eating over easy eggs. Well, they're not over, they're kind of, they're just at the end of being liquidy. Because if they're too liquidy, the thought of it kind of makes me nauseous. So I knew that's what I was having today. And I knew that what needed to get used up in the fridge this week, because being away, I needed to use up cucumbers and lettuce. I got cans and packets of tuna. So I know lunch is going to be some sort of a tuna bowl. And dinner, I knew was going to be chicken, because I knew that's what I had. And I knew that I could, you don't have to think with chicken. At least I don't have to think with chicken. I know there's always going to be some stinking chicken thing I can make, and everybody's going to love it, whether I have rice, whether I have potatoes. So I kind of know. So I knew ahead last night what I was doing for the day. So that's what I want for you. I want you to sit there and think per meal. And you can track it too. If you want to be a little bit ahead, absolutely. Now, not that it's etched in stone, but it's there. So if you know what you're having for breakfast, put in the tracker. Why not? Live a little bit, live on the edge. So try planning your day just the night before. I don't want to go 2-3 days. Don't get crazy, because that's what we do. Oh my God, I did say maybe I should do tomorrow too. Get it already done. No. There's no need to be ahead. You don't get any bonus points for being ahead. You just need to, do what you need to do. I think that's half of our problem. Try to be overachievers. Well, just sit in the moment of what you've done. Don't worry about trying to get, there's no race. You're not getting graded. Like, oh, if I do better, I'll get a heart. No, just do the basics. That's what we don't do. We don't do the basics. We sometimes go from 0 to 60. What about in between? What about 40, 30, and 20? So just plan the night before for the day. Again, you don't have to track it. I just said that because sometimes if it's planned, just track it. If you already know what it's going to be, just track it. But definitely plan what you're going to eat. You don't have to plan everything. Maybe just the 3 basic meals and leave the snacks for, that day. Like, oh, what do I feel like? Do I feel like a piece of fruit? Do I feel like a bar? Because I feel, for me anyway, if I eat something I want versus something I think I should have, satiation, satisfaction. Like, if I don't want to eat that, but that's what I want. You have to satisfy that little chubby girl inside you. If you could satisfy her with something small and basic, you won't be looking, because half the time We go looking and scrounging and putting foods in our mouth we didn't plan because we're not satisfied. We're on diets. People on diets just put things in their mouth and don't realize it because they want that, but they won't allow themselves to have it. Have it in a controlled, disciplined way, fit it in, have a smaller amount. I know it sounds really hard when I say that, but when you realize the big picture of you're having it versus acting like you don't need it. Don't act like you're better than you are, because that little chubby girl's been chubby for a long time. It's going to take years to get through that. Let me tell you something. You might think you have it all handled. You're a goal and you know, but you don't. Old habits sit back there and they creep up when you least expect it. So definitely but having control of that, control of what you eat, control of eating things you want. Again, it's probably going to be like the mantra of this challenge. Don't eat something because it's low in point or calories. Eat it because you want to eat it. And if it's not fitting into your plan, find a way to make it fit in. There's ways to make things fit in. I've proven you can make a low point donut. You can make a low point cake. Because if cake is what you want, you're going to have it. To sit there and say, I'm never going to have that again, is diet mentality, is unrealistic mentality. But sit there saying, I don't need to snack, unrealistic mentality, diet mentality. There's nothing wrong with snacking. There isn't. When you think there's something wrong with food, our relationship with food needs work. And that's what we're trying to heal, our relationship with food. Food isn't the enemy. Food didn't make us heavy. The amount of food we ate did. Nutshell. When you realize that, when you sit there and go, true, it wasn't that small piece of cake. It was eating half the cake. You know? And it's hard to admit that. Like, I think having this channel for me and voicing my life out loud, hearing it really made a difference for me. When you hear it, because I think sometimes we live in the world called denial of how our life is. And I really don't eat that much. I used to say, my famous line was, I don't really, you know, I eat really good food. I just eat a lot of it. There you go. Even really good food in too much, you'll gain weight. Calories in, calories out. Yes, we never gain weight eating chicken, but if you have way too much chicken, we eat a whole chicken at lunch, isn't the best idea. Weigh and measure, know your portions, know your serving sizes. Weight Watchers have covered it. I talk about it all the time. It's not about what we eat. It's about how much we eat. Every food has a serving. Every food has a portion. Stick to it, and you will see better results on the scale. When we don't know what we're eating, we have no idea. And you can only guesstimate once you've eaten this way for a while. I never suggest people to guesstimate if you're, you know, not a person who's diligent on plan, because you can't. Because if you don't know, if you're not weighing and measuring, you have no idea what that looks like. You have no idea what 3 ounces looks like. You think you do. Yeah, it looks like a half a cup. A heaping half cup. Then it becomes 3/4 of a cup. So definitely weighing and measuring is truly the key. Keeping to portion sizes and serving sizes is truly the key. Eating food you like is truly the key. I've given you the answers to everything. You just have to accept that. It's hard when but I just want to eat more. Be happy you're eating it. You have to think like that, because there's people out there that are too afraid to eat. Oh no, I can't eat that. Oh no. Diet. Do you want to be on a diet for the rest of your life? Then that's how you're going to have to think. But if you want to be able to coexist with food, have a better relationship with food, food is not the problem. The types of food is not again, even processed food is not the problem. We want to blame processed food because it's better than blaming that we eat too much. It's easier to say, oh, I eat way too much processed foods, instead of saying I eat too much. It's hard to admit that. It's hard. And when I said it out loud, I ate too much. I ate too much. It's hard to hear. It is hard because you think you have it, but you don't. So it's just have to keep it in check. So as off topic, but yes, we are planning the night before for the next day. Please don't go too far ahead. I'm telling you, overachievers never make it. Just do the basics. How many of us don't do the basics? I'm telling you, just plan the night before. That's all. And you don't have to track it. I was just a bonus. But definitely know what you're eating. Take the protein out of the freezer the night before so you have it ready for you when thawed the next day. You know, you don't have to throw it in the microwave to defrost it because we've planned the night before. Plan your breakfast, plan your lunch. If you want to plan your snacks, go ahead. I kind of have a general thing of snacks. I have a little snack basket that has my bars in it, that has nuts, that has all different types of things. And then I decide when I want to say, oh, what do I want? Well, that's 3 points, that's 4 points, that's 2 points. Or do I want a 0-point piece of fruit? The world is my pickle, you know? And when you have these things there, you feel so much better. You feel calmer, you don't feel stressed. We shouldn't feel stressed on this journey. If you're feeling stressed, you're on a diet. You know, miracles don't happen overnight. They come with work, persistence, diligence, confidence, and you can do all this. If I could sit here and I've done it, well, then I know you all can do it. Because let me tell you something. Girl's been heavy for 45 years. Yes, she has. And the fact that I'm sitting here at this size right now is a testament to the fact that you have to keep working at it too. Doesn't end because you hit goal. Oh, I hit goal. It's all done. That's when the real work starts. So we'll talk about that another time. But if you're still into this challenge or you're still in it, let me know in the comments below. Say, hey, Dee, I am still in it to win it. I want to see those thumbs up. I want to see those comments. And if you are new and you want to join us, please do. You can join anytime. There's nothing to sign up for. You just say I'm in. And you can, if you want to watch the last 6 weeks videos, they're out every Monday. They are in a playlist that I have challenge. You can go check those out. The first week, I did have a printable PDF of everything we're doing in the week. So if you want to go back to week 1 and print that out, feel free. And it has this little dots if you wanted to check off when you do it. It's up to you. People like to check off stuff. It makes them feel accomplished. So that's why I did it that way. So that is it for me. I hope to see a lot of I'm still in it because it's life. We're still into living. And that's what I want to say. And I kept it simple. I kept it doable. And I had it make sense because these are the things that I think are important. Weight Watchers and I differ on a lot of that. And you'll see next week is finally water. Look how many weeks I waited to do water. Because these other things have to be in place as well. A little bit more important in my opinion. But we will be doing that next week. So that's it for me. If, like I said, if you're still in it, let me know with a big old thumbs up. And if you're new here, welcome. Join us. And if you haven't hit that subscribe button, what are you waiting for? Just give me the answer to your prayers. Join us here at Dish with Dee, where we do realistic, healthy lifestyle weight loss content. We do a little bit of this, a little bit of that. So come join us here. It might be the best subscribe you ever do. And I will dish with you another day. Goodbye, my lovelies.